Hey, what's up, YouTube? So, different setup for recording here. I just recorded this entire video, but like the recorder that I normally use is my my GeForce recorder for my video card, and it all of a sudden just stopped recording my emulator. So I figured I got to do this through Streamlabs now, so I figured might as well throw the face cam on it as well. But in this video, I'm going to talk about gear. Just like everything that I've learned about gear in the last week of playing this game. I think it's everything about gear in this game. If there's something that I miss, feel free to put it in the comments. But I think this is pretty much everything from what I've seen. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the Hero tab. And we're going to take a look at my BM Bam here. So we can just look at all the equipment slots that we have, right? So we have armor, boots, sword or weapon, and gloves. In the bottom, and at the top we have an exclusive equipment, we have an accessory, and then we have 2 artifact slots. And then over here under relics, we hold 2 relics. But we'll get into that later. Let's start out on the bottom row. You just have basic armor. It carries main stat and then set bonuses. The set bonuses increase based on the rarity. So like an SS is, I don't know if it's the highest rarity, I believe it is. There might be SSS armor, but I'm not even sure. As far as I've seen, this is the highest rarity. It can go up to +3. And these are the set bonuses for that. Same thing with the boots. And then here's S grade, main stat. It's just set bonuses, right? And then going over to the exclusive equipment on the top row. Every unit has a different active property. I'm not sure if every unit in the game has a exclusive equipment yet. But from what I've seen, the basic stat on their exclusive equipment stays the same no matter what grade it is, from what I've seen. No matter when you pull it, it's always going to be the same basic stat. And then this goes up based on the grade of equipment you have. So I believe it goes all the way up to double S as well, but I'm not positive. And then you have your accessory slot. These are basically just earrings. These are the best earrings you can get right now. The subs are random on this. You get 3 subs. I don't think you can level this piece of gear up. So, I'm not sure what this change option is. What's this change option? Oh! I see you learn something new every day. You can re-roll the subs on your accessories with these mana crystals. That's what those are for. See, I didn't even know what those are for. So, I'm going to go ahead and lock it. That's not something I'm going to do right now. But, yeah. We have your accessories. They come with 3 subs. And then, this is where, like, all the RNG in your gear comes from. Besides, you know, re-rolling these or getting good stats based on these. These are all random subs at the top. And then, the damage boost here for weapon. I believe this is dependent on which artifact it is. And then, they also have the set bonuses, which can include like the other pieces of gear. So you actually hold 6 pieces of gear that can contribute to a set. And see, this one's here. So like this one's evil. He actually gains this one because he's considered like an evil type. So that's why he gets that. And then we have the random subs here. As for all of the random subs, from what I've seen so far, it can go flat health, defense, attack, % defense, health, attack, crit damage, crit rate, accuracy. I'm not sure if block is one. It might be. And you have speed, debuff resist, and I think debuff accuracy is also another one. And there's counter attack, I believe. Yeah, there's counter attack. You can actually save sets of gear, which is actually really nice. Whoops. I didn't mean to pop that up. Where's counter? Counter attack rate. Armor crash is defense penetration. And I believe that's all of them. There's also random stuff like holy attribute to opposite attribute, or holy damage to opposite attribute. I'm not sure if this is just a bonus damage, or I'm not exactly sure what this is. I'm assuming that's what it is, but I'm not even sure what the opposite attribute is of him. Fire, is that ice or is that nature? Because technically they're both opposites. I'm not exactly sure what that is. So, there's still stuff I'm unclear on, as you can see. And then there's also, yeah, skill damage, which just gives you flat damage increase throughout everything. All your abilities. I think that's all of them. Oh, and damage deflection. which is damage reflect when you get hit, I believe. Yeah, there's the debuff resist. And yeah, so those are the subs that you can see. Yeah. From the most part, it seems like every sub is pretty good from what I've seen. So, moving on from there. Like, this is, like I said, all the RNG that's in the game, pretty much, is in your accessories and in your artifacts. You actually get those from doing your equivalent of hunts. You can come in here and you can craft them by combining 2 pieces of gear, and it'll give you a craft. You can farm materials to craft artifacts. This is like your in-game right here for the most part. You get gear drops and you combine them. I'll show you that here in a second. But yeah, this is like where you come. These are random. The main stat is the same. And then set bonuses are the same as well. So, not as much RNG as other games. And then you can craft relics in here as well. For those are the other things by just throwing in some of these, and you can get relics that way. But this is not something I'm touching really, not right now. As for getting gear, you get gear through... You get a daily summon in here every day. This is how you get the exclusive equipment right now. I don't believe there's another way to get exclusive equipment other than doing equipment summons. I'm still trying to figure out the right thing to do as free to play. Because originally I was thinking, well, you just summon for units. Because when I did my equipment summon video, I was like, well, if you're limited on your resources and on your gems, I don't know if you should be summoning for equipment because you don't get great stuff from them. But since then, I've learned that exclusive equipment is in here. And there's nowhere else to get it right now. I mean, you can get lucky on getting a daily for the free summon that you get every day. But from what I've seen, it's like I think getting a really good reroll, like starting with a really good account, is really important in this game if you intend to not spend anything. You need a team of very strong units to carry you through the game. That way you can do some equipment summons and try to get some of their exclusive equipment. Because once you get the exclusive equipment, you can upgrade it over time. Even if you get shafted with a low level one, right? When I was doing my first recording of this video, this was a B+2 and I upgraded it to A+1 through doing this. I was just kind of showing how to do it, but my recording recorded only my audio for some reason. So I might be able to do that right now and try to upgrade it to the next level. Let's see. So if I go to equipment here, no, I don't think I have enough. Well, I might. No, I don't have enough. I need the armors. So I can upgrade this armor here. This is how you upgrade your gear. And then, yeah, I'm still stuck on 2. So I need to get a couple more drops before I can attempt to upgrade it again. Which, gear just drops everywhere. And if you notice, there's no inventory space. It's another thing I wanted to point out. Same thing for tier, there's no inventory space. Relics, it's 100 slots. 200 slots for artifacts. And then 200 for accessories. But they're not shared, which is a breath of fresh air for me. So, you can actually show what units everything's equipped on as well. That's actually pretty neat. I didn't know that was there. I guess that's for everything. So you can show literally everything that's equipped. I actually really like that. And then you can filter here based on whatever. It's a good filtering system based on set. And you could look to combine gear that way if you're looking to level up gear, etc. Which is really nice. And then from there, what else do we talk about? I had, my first recording of this video was so good, man. And, I went to go rewatch it through and it fucked up. So, yeah. I've covered, I'm not sure exactly what I've talked about because I'm talking about it for the second time now. So, I talked about, how to upgrade gear, how to level this thing up. Where you get these, you can actually synthesize these, which I did this in my previous recording as well, but now I don't have enough to synthesize. But if you go to your inventory and you have these, you can take this and you go to synthesize and you can combine them. I guess I could do one here. Why not? Let's try. See if we get an S1. Nope. It's only 10% chance, which rightfully so. These things are pretty powerful pieces of gear. But you can also get one of these, I believe, once a month from just doing stuff in your guild. And like, I've been playing a week, and I'll be able to get my first one tomorrow, which is really nice. And there's those Essence of Mana that you can get to re-roll them. And then you can also buy earring boxes as well. And these are these are artifact leveling, like charms. I guess they're just like eggs in this to level up your artifacts faster. There's other wares or other places in the game where you can get these as well. Veritas is recruiting. Yeah. So from there, like from relics, like it's the same thing essentially as artifacts in Epic 7, except you can equip 2 of them. There's unit specific ones, like this one is for Mascheni only. This one is for BAM only. They have levels. I believe you need 5 total to max limit break, and then I believe they go up to level 20 if you just level them up with experience. There is a way to get quote-unquote charms for the leveling those as well, and I believe you get those through here in Arena. So if you come here, it's these here. They give you a ton of experience. I haven't pulled any of these yet, but yeah, they're in the game. I'm not sure if you can get these somewhere else. But yeah, you just do your team arenas, and then you come in and you have a chance to get a couple of those every day, which is nice. And then, what else do we have? Sorry, this video is a little jumbled. Like, I went through everything so smoothly in the first video, and then like I get to do the second video, and it's kind of like it's all random now, and it's not as good as the first one. But yeah, you get gear just through playing out stages to upgrade for whatever you were doing. Like if you were to like just farm, you would get several pieces of like random grade gear. It tells you which grade you get in here, I believe. Yeah, there's a chest. So like, I don't know why it's not showing me here, because this is the first clear. If I go back, yeah, here. So you can claim 1 random B+1 to B+3 equipment. So, and I'm on like hard mode right now. And that's for like every stage. So you get random equipment in here that you can use as upgrade fodder for your exclusive equipments or just to upgrade gear in general. I've been getting S grade drops, so I don't know why it's saying B. Maybe it's just first clear. That makes sense. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I went through this video a lot faster than the first one. The first one is about 16 minutes long, but I think I covered everything. There might be something that I overlooked, but I think that's it, guys. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments. If I was unclear on anything, let me know down in the comments and I'll get back to you. Gearing doesn't seem like it's overly complicated in this game. The biggest thing you want to do is just make sure you're matching your sets. You get a huge damage increase just from hitting your set bonuses here. You get a lot of stats. So a lot of crit rate, and a lot of stats. And you can check your stats here. See, my BAM's got over 90% crit, which is not like super easy to do in this game. There's no like crit main stack necklace, right? See, like here I only have this crit, but she's a different unit because like when she gets hit, she automatically crits afterwards. And then he's like kind of more of a support, so I made him a little bit bulkier, you know? And you can also use exclusive equipments that aren't for a certain unit on a different unit. They still benefit from the stat, they just won't get the activated property. So it's better to just have something there than to have nothing at all, right? And I think that's just gonna be it. Just make sure you're combining your sets. A big tip is don't just combine all your gear together. I think you don't need like really C grade gear for upgrading exclusive equipment, but you will need B grade gear probably. Like I upgraded my BAM's equipment with these, and now I'm needing these. So I highly recommend like just hold on to everything B+, let it stack up in your inventory, and then just try and get better gear from drops or like Hero Pass or gear selectives or stuff like that than coming in here and heavily fusing your gear together, because you might need the gear later to level up an exclusive equipment. It's like one of the biggest tips I can give. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Gear's not complicated in this game. It's pretty easy to understand. At least I think it is. And yeah, be sure to drop me a like on the video if you enjoyed. Sub if you're new here. If you guys want me to cover any other thing in this game, like let me know down in the comments, and I'll try and get to it. I figured gear was a pretty important thing to cover first, so that's why I did it relatively first, like with the equipment summons and then into this. But yeah, if you have any video ideas, then drop them down in the comments. With that being said, catch you in the next video. Peace.
Yeah.